Hello everybody, and welcome to this edition, what the heck was that, of the Pony Talk PLUSHcast, and I just hit the microphone. Oh jeez, we're a mess. We cannot get a simple intro done. But welcome guys to the Pony Talk PLUSHcast once again. It is great to have you guys here. So, the PLUSHcast, what is this all about? Well, I know during Season 7 we did a similar type of dealio. It was titled the PLUSHcast, where it was the Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker episode. And I promised Poppy here that we would do another one, because that was pretty fun. Yeah, if you are seeing this, I have my other Fluttershy plush just literally dangling over the top while she's watching me talk about this thing. And then I have my Rainbow Dash right here. And then Poppy has his Luna plushie. So, yes. Yes. Luna be best princess? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I like both princesses, so... Yee. Anyways, it is awesome having you all here, and we are joined with Poppy. Say hello to everybody.
Hi, I'm Poppy. Welcome to Dashy 101's channel.
Oh jeez. Yep. Poppy is here joined with us, guys, and we're going to be discussing episode 18, She Talks to Angel. Not She Talks to Poppy, She Talks to Angel, not Poppy.
I'm Poppy.
Alright. Let's begin with the PLUSHcast. So, the episode takes place at Fluttershy's Sweet Feather Sanctuary, which we haven't seen Fluttershy's Sanctuary in quite a few episodes. So it's about time we head over to Fluttershy's Sanctuary, where she has all her animal friends gathered up, and she holds kind of like a conference, I guess you could say, between two groups, the predator and the prey, and discussing like how they can work with one another instead of eating them. Alright, well, that's very interesting because, yeah, first off, you might be thinking, oh, jeez, predator and prey, two things that will never get along, and, here we have, the pony who can talk to animals and critters, telling them, hey, you need to go on a strict diet, not eat everyone, and, we'll be good. So, she ends up doing this, and while she's talking to them, Angel constantly interrupts her, kind of like saying, like, hey, give me some attention. No, we can't really understand Angel, no pony can, only Fluttershy can, and Fluttershy keeps kind of like pushing Angel back, saying, not now, Angel. Can't you see I'm trying to give a speech to all the critters and all that so we can settle this thing? After we're done here, then I'll spend a little bit of time or whatever you want. Then we'll continue on. Of course Angel is not happy about that. Angel kind of wants to get whatever Angel wants. No, Angel is never happy. You're absolutely right.
He wants all the attention.
Oh yeah. And especially, it's kind of hard too, which getting into this episode we kind of find more into, especially with you being a critter that only one pony understands. Yeah, it's kind of hard. So, yes, but going through, Fluttershy goes to certain different places all around her sanctuary, whether it's helping the giraffes, getting a different diet for the snakes, anything of the sort like that. So we have Angel once again consistently kind of tapping her and telling her, like, hey, I want something, please give it to me. And Fluttershy insists of brushing him off. And until Fluttershy kind of has enough of it, and she's like, alright, Angel, what is it? This better be important. And Angel goes to the storage unit for the sanctuary, and he points up to a jar of, what is it? It's something carrot related. Yeah, it's like a carrot juice or something like that. That doesn't say in here. What the heck? Okay. Well, anyway, it's some type of treatment for, bunnies and all that. Fluttershy gives that to them when they're not feeling the best. And Fluttershy asks Angel, oh, are you not feeling good, Angel? And, all Angel wants it for is, well, the carrots, of course. He's a bunny. So, yes. And...
Yeah, what's up, Duck? I want my carrots. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, going into a whole different cartoon. We're not going to go there. But good reference. Angel does not get that, carrot stuff in the jar. And Fluttershy is like, Angel, if you could just be helpful for once, I'd be really grateful for it. And maybe, just maybe, if you actually listen to me and actually do the things I want you to and wait up, I might be able to do some really good and extra things. And maybe even give you more attention. But nope, you have to consistently bother me while I'm trying to work around the sanctuary. You see this list? This list won't complete itself. So please leave me alone. So, of course, Angel is not happy at that, and he wants to go get some help. So, yeah. Angel ends up hopping around Ponyville, trying to seek attention from others, which obviously this is a complete fail. And he runs into Zecora while she is... Yes. Awesome Zecora. One of the best characters in the series. I loved Zecora. She's got a lot of tricks up her sleeve, and just a lot of cool, amazing potions, and
She's basically a witch.
basically, but the friendly kind.
Oh, for sure.
So, Zecora kind of asks Angel what seems to be the problem, and Angel is like hopping up and down and doing all this crazy stuff, basically saying, okay, I need something, me and Fluttershy aren't getting along and stuff, and I want her to pay more attention to me. And Zecora says, well, I can't really understand you, but if it has something to deal with Fluttershy, you might want to go and speak to her about it. But in the meantime, things will be resolved, whatever you're upset at, and soon they will be fixed. And so I guess Angel kind of gets an idea from this, and goes and hugs Zecora, and he ends up going to Fluttershy, telling her, hey, Zecora probably could help us with some sort of potion or something like that, so we can kind of understand and maybe get this thing, together, and not like us being separated all the time. And Fluttershy, she's not too happy at it at the first, but then she kind of realized, well, if it gets Angel off my chest and all that, and this ends up fixing things, yeah, let's do it. So they go over Zecora's, and Fluttershy explains the whole thing to Zecora. Angel keeps on consistently bothering me, and I'm trying to get stuff done, and he feels like he's being ignored and all of that. Is there anything that I can do? And Zecora's like, well, actually there is. I have this cool, neat potion that works temporarily for you will switch bodies and come to realization the struggles of one another, and you'll get to understand. And Fluttershy's like, ooh, that sounds interesting. And she says, but this is the trick. You must take it at the same time. So in this case, both Angel and Fluttershy have to take the potion at the same time or it won't work. So Fluttershy's like, alright then. She takes the potions and they head off into Ponyville. Now, this is where we see a twist. Fluttershy heads over to the School of Friendship to do her duties over there, and she comes back to go back home, and she's talking to Angel, and Angel kind of grabs one of those potions from her saddlebag, and she's like, Angel, we can't do that yet. We both gotta take it. And he's like, watch me. Opens the cap, drinks it, and just like throws it down, drops it. And Fluttershy's like, well, since you already did it, I guess I have to take mine. So she ends up taking her potion, her side of the potion, and just like that, they switch bodies. And this is very, very interesting. You know, I kind of wanted to see, and I don't know if it was me, but I wanted to see a little switcheroo in the series. We never had that, and I know that some cartoons have had that go on, and it's like, yeah, it would be kind of interesting to see other pony inside of their bodies and what they have to do in life and all that. So I kind of wanted to see something like this, and now we're getting it. So Fluttershy is now inside Angel's body, and Angel is inside Fluttershy's body, which Angel is all excited and is like, oh my gosh, I'm a pony! And Fluttershy kind of like looks at herself and realizes she's a bunny, so I think she's just saying the same thing, just flipped around. And this is where they're kind of freaked out at first, but at the same time, they think this is going to be cool because they can finally understand each other and show that their task and all that aren't so challenging. Just to try to prove, hey, I can do your life better, so you just go right ahead and let's see what you can do. So, while this happens, they both drink the potion, and Angel gets all crazy while she's in Fluttershy is in Angel's body, and Angel keeps going, yes, 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 I'm a pony, kind of flying all around Ponyville and all that, kind of scaring folks at the same time. So things are starting to get out of hand, but I think we saw this one coming.
I never heard him. We never heard him Angel's voice.
No, we haven't. Which is quite interesting. Cause I was like, oh.
It's actually Fluttershy.
Well, and it might be Fluttershy. It's just like a little bit of little more of a deep voice, I guess you could say. Not as deep as when Fluttershy is on the Poison Joke, though. I don't know about this. Yeah, basically. I don't want to talk about that. Something like that. It's not that deep, but it's deep enough to kind of go in a Flutter Guy voice. So anyway, Flutter Guy is really hilarious. But we have Fluttershy flying around like crazy, or Angel flying around like crazy, and this isn't good. So Angel then realizes, okay, I need to go back home and do whatever Fluttershy does. And so Angel goes to the sanctuary, and we have one of Fluttershy's helpers, which I forgot to mention her. Fluttershy also has another helper named Dr. Fauna, who she helps around the sanctuary, treating the animals and all that. And she then says, "Oh, Fluttershy, good, you're here." And it's like, Fluttershy isn't. Oh, yes, yeah, you're right. I am Fluttershy, the one and only. See how shy I am? And she's kind of like weirded out, like, oh, okay. Well, we have these duties for you to do, and these animals need your attention. So one of them was the snake. I know that the snake, the bear, and a few other animals I can't really think of. But anyway, getting to the point, Angel kind of like looks at them and kind of like, oh, well, it's not Fluttershy, obviously you can tell. It's me, Angel, and, you know, guess what? I'm just going to say that you are good and stuff. You'll heal up real soon. It's just, you know, just another thing. And then Angel's like, ooh, I got a good idea. There's a long list of chores and all that. I can make it easier and also have time to myself after I'm done with the chores. So if I just brush it off, rush things through, I'll get what I want. And especially those yummy, delicious carrots. So even though Angel is a pony, in a way, still thirsty / hungry for whatever that carrot thing is in the glass jar or in the jar. So ends up helping, quote unquote, being sarcastic, the critters, the little critters, and kind of skips over them, and then it does an exchange with the snake, saying, hey, if you give me these, I'll give you this creature right here. And do we have a deal? And so the snake kind of like bobs his head up and down and takes the goods, and so now things are starting to get a little bit nasty. While Angel's putting this whole craziness aside and all that, we head back to Fluttershy, who is inside Angel's bunny, and she's going around Ponyville trying to get Pony's attentions and all that. No Pony, and then she runs into Twilight, and Twilight's like, oh, hi Angel, what are you doing here? And where's Fluttershy? And all we see is Angel just going up and down, trying to get, yeah, basically, saying, hey, it's me, Twi, I'm just Angel, we switch bodies and all that. And Twilight and Spike kind of look at each other, and then Twilight goes, I'm sorry, Angel, I can't understand you. You'll have to go to Fluttershy for that one. And so she trots away, and this is where Fluttershy kind of realizes, wow, yeah, this is not easy, and Angel has to go through this every day. And back at the sanctuary, we have Angel kind of skimming over once again and completes the last task of the list and says, done. Oh, that was so easy. Now I can get my reward. So he goes in, he goes into the storage unit and tries getting the stuff, the carrot stuff, and then he ends up wondering, wait, where's Fluttershy? And it's kind of like, oh no. And then he's starting to kind of worry about this now. So Fluttershy then goes over to Zecora, and Zecora says, no, I haven't seen him or Fluttershy, whatever. And so now Angel Bunny, who is Fluttershy, is even more concerned. And we have scene where we have Fluttershy inside Angel's Bunny, literally walking and just slowing down, and just is all beat up because of how far he needs to walk. So finally arrives at the sanctuary, and kind of just drops on the floor. And then we have Dr. Fauna, who sees Angel, poor Angel, and how beat up he is. Heads over, heads over to Fluttershy, at least she thinks, and says, Fluttershy, I think there's something wrong with Angel. And now we have Angel inside Fluttershy's body realizing, oh my god, she is not good. She's not well. She's hurt. There needs to be something. And then that lovely carrot antidote that Fluttershy has that he wanted ends up going to get that, and the Dr. Fauna's like, oh yes, this will work. Gives it to Fluttershy, and she wakes up as still Angel Bunny. But she's hopping around happy to see Angel, or herself. So confusing to say. But this is where Angel's really ecstatic to see Fluttershy in health, and not in a way where he thought he was going to lose her, and then realizes that he's made a terrible mistake with the sanctuary, that these things cannot be rushed, that they're done a certain way because this is how animals are happy and they can get along with one another. And so Angel then apologizes to the animals, saying, I'm sorry guys, of course I'm not Fluttershy or anything, but what she does is unbelievable, and it was wrong of me to think that I could do her job better, which all I was basically doing is messing everything up and all of that. But I just wanted to let you know I do care for all of you, and I'm sorry for what I did. And so in that saying, the potion wears out, they switch bodies, and both Fluttershy and Angel look at each other and say, oh my god, I'm back. And then Fluttershy's like, oh my gosh, I'm a pony again, awesome. And then they look at each other, and then they both apologize to each other, saying, I'm so sorry, Angel, I thought your job was, just lazy, and you just want attention all the time, but I kind of understand why. No pony else can understand you except me, and that's got to be really hard for you. And Angel apologized by saying that he thought that her job was useless, that it didn't have no meaning, and that he understands a lot of how and what Fluttershy does. So they both hug it out, and in that moment, Dr. Fauna is like, what just happened? And that was funny. And so now we have the two actually hosting another meeting, but this time Fluttershy announces that Angel actually wants to be a bigger part in helping the sanctuary, and he wants to make this place better and help animals that need assistance and all that, because he realizes how important this is. And so all the animals are very happy to hear that, and then we have Zecora in the back saying, looks like those two finally got along. And Dr. Fauna's like, yeah, but let me just tell you something, never do that again. And it cuts to the scene where Fluttershy and Angel are hugging, and I just punched my computer. Sorry if you guys heard that. Okay, good. That's good. Yes, Dr. Fauna says, please never do another potion to switch those two again, because it was very confusing, and I didn't even know anything about it. And now that this is all over and all that, the two have made up, and they each both understand each other's parts and their duties. So yes, that is the lesson to be learned. Don't think that you can do someone else's jobs better without being in their shoes, because it may surprise you. So there's a reason behind everything, and yeah, that's basically the lesson learned. So yes, very good episode. I really enjoyed this, and it's good to have this all together, you know, seeing a bond between Fluttershy and Angel. We kind of seen them a little bit divided. Angel would always get mad at Fluttershy what she made or anything for him, or not getting attention. And now seeing that those two finally understand one another, it's actually quite sweet. I thought this episode was really sweet and touching in a way, and I hope it did with a lot of you. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
Oh, no, I was responding to you.
Oh. What did you think about this episode?
But also, I do have something to say.
Okay, go ahead. Speak your mind.
So actually, to be honest though, switching bodies could actually help you learn a lot of things.
Well, absolutely, but that's not really a reality, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, imagine if you and I switch bodies right now.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I could handle that. I'm just going to say that I'm gonna take a pass on that. But it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, we know who we are. But I just think it's these other people, you know, like whether it's brother and sister, or mother and father, or son and father, friends, or anything like that. You really have to be in their shoes. Poppy too, whatever. If it makes your heart happy, then go for it. But like I said, the moral lesson is, you know, don't really judge a person unless you were in their shoes, because even though it may sound easy, chances are it's not. Real good chances. And well, sounds interesting, but very weird at the same time. You'd get a lot of confused looks, because while you're in that person's body, you gotta act like them, and if you don't really know what they do in their everyday life, yeah, the effects or the end results could be disastrous. So I gotta say, luckily that isn't a thing. But anyways, guys, I want to hear from you in this discussion. We had a lot to talk about in this episode. It was a very sweet one, as we mentioned, and we just want to hear from you. We love hearing to what you have to say, and especially in this episode. What did you think? Did you really enjoy it? Did you get something out of it? And was it your faves? We'd love to know. But with that being said, that's all I really have to talk about in this PLUSHcast, guys. But Poppy, do you have anything else to say? Any closing thoughts?
No, that's all.
No, that's all? Okay, well, guys, we are catching up on the podcast, so we will be up to date. I'm planning on doing the next podcast relatively soon. This week's podcast, actually, which will actually, because tomorrow's Saturday, which is the day this video is going to be coming out, but I'll probably be doing the next podcast Saturday, and then possibly Monday we'll be on track with all the podcasts. So, yes, I am really hoping to catch up so we can make it throughout till the season finale. So you don't want to miss that, and we are limiting down our podcast openings because we are getting closer and closer to the end. So guys, if you want to join the podcast, please comment down below saying you want to join. It is really simple to join. I am very lenient on anyone who wants to join, so please just give it a shot. All you need to do is just have some way of communication on the server. We do this through Discord, so yes. But that's enough talking about that. Thank you all so much once again for watching this episode, and well, we will see you in the next episode, which the next episode will be Dragon Dropped. So episode 19, we will see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching this edition of the Pony Talk Podcast, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Signing off from the PLUSHcast. Peace out, every pony. Bye!
Bye.